In this video, we are studying about the types and arrangement of the vascular bundle. Vascular bundle, let us consider about the xylem. There are two types of xylem, primary xylem and secondary xylem. Primary xylem are again classified into two types. The first type is protoxylem and second type is metaxylem. Protoxylem is first form xylem in early stages of life of the plant body. So this protoxylem is first formed xylem and metaxylem is later formed xylem. This metaxylem is formed in some later stages in the life of the angiospermic plant body. Protoxylem having narrow element, specifically the vessel element is very important. Therefore, in protoxylem, vessel element is narrow. In spite of this, in metaxylem, the vessel element is broad. In another sense, question may be asked in controversial question. For example, narrow and broad is one term, second is smaller and larger. So protoxylem is smaller as compared to metaxylem and metaxylem is larger in size. So these are the type of vascular bundle. Primary xylem is formed from the procambium meristematic cell. This procambium are also called as the cambium, which is present in early stage in life cycle of the plant, which produces primary vascular bundle, that is primary xylem as well as primary fluid. In later stage in the life of the plant, at the time of secondary growth, secondary meristem is produces by the activity of vascular cambium. So vascular cambium give rise the secondary vascular bundle and procambium give rise to the primary vascular bundle. On the basis of position of protoxylem and metaxylem, vascular bundle are classified into three types. So now this is classification of vascular bundle on the basis of position of protoxylem and metaxylem. So first type in this classification is endarch type of vascular bundle. In this endarch vascular bundle, protoxylem is developed at the center and metaxylem is developed at the periphery. Periphery means surrounding at the outer direction, and facing toward the center there is a protoxylem. So these terms like endarch, exarch and mesarch are developed on the reference of protoxylem. If protoxylem is facing towards the center, then it is called as endarch. If protoxylem is facing towards the periphery, then vascular bundles are called as exarch. If protoxylem are at the center and it is completely surrounded by metaxylem, then these type of arrangement are known as mesarch arrangement. So now we are discussing about endarch. In this endarch type of vascular bundle, protoxylem are facing towards the center and metaxylem are facing towards the periphery. And this structurally can be represented as, let us consider this is transverse section of the stem. Either it is monocot stem or dicot stem. In the stem, vascular bundles are always arranged as an endarch type. Means endarch vascular bundle is a characteristic of stem. Both type of stem, monocot stem as well as in the stem of dicot. Vascular bundle in the stem are endarched. Now let us consider this is transverse section. In this transverse section, the base is broad, which is at the periphery, and narrow apex is facing towards the center, like this. So this diagram shows that broad portion means metaxylem and narrow portion is protoxylem. In earlier session, we had discussed that protoxylem is narrow and metaxylem is broad. So broad portion at the periphery means metaxylem at the periphery. Narrow portion at the center means protoxylem facing towards the center. So this kind of arrangement is an arrangement of endarch. Many times in the medical entrance exam, the question may be asked which based on only diagram. This diagram is only given in the question and you have to identify the type of arrangement of vascular bundle. So according to diagram, you must have to focus on the narrow region and broad region of the vascular bundle and decide that this is which type of arrangement. So this diagram represent the endarch arrangement, and endarch is a characteristics of stem. Next important thing is, as protoxylem is first to form xylem and metaxylem is later form xylem, it means that the central xylem develop first and then development goes to periphery. Means development is taking place from center to periphery. This type of development is called as centrifugal development. Means endarch vascular bundle which are present in the stem is centrifugal in origin and development. In spite of this, exarch vascular bundle. In this exarch vascular bundle, protoxylem lies at the periphery and metaxylem develop at the center. So this type of vascular bundle are known as exarch. Exarch vascular bundle are the characteristics of root, monocot root as well as the root of dicot plant show the presence of exarch type of vascular bundle. Diagrammatically, this exarch vascular bundle can be represented as, suppose this is transverse section of root, then protoxylem always present at the periphery and protoxylems are the first to form xylem and protoxylems are always narrow. Means narrow region occupy peripheral position, metaxylem are broader xylem occupy the central position. So diagram may be drawn like this. The broad region facing towards the center and the narrow region is facing towards the periphery. So this is the diagrammatic representation of exarch vascular bundle which are found in the stem. Origin and development is taking place from periphery to center, from protoxylem to metaxylem, because protoxylem are first to form xylem and metaxylem, that is broad, are later form. So first form towards the periphery and then development continue towards the center. This type of development is known as centripetal development of vascular bundle. Next and last type is mesoarch vascular bundle. In mesoarch vascular bundle, protoxylem are present at the center in the form of compact mass of the tissue, and these protoxylem are completely surrounded over by the metaxylem. It is mesoarch vascular bundle, and mesoarch is found only in case of fern. Diagrammatically, mesoarch can be represented as, let us consider all these are the protoxylem surrounded by the larger cells. These larger cells are nothing but the M, that is metaxylem. So on the basis of position of protoxylem and metaxylem, there are three types of vascular bundle: endarch, exarch, mesoarch. Endarch, stem. Now we are classifying the vascular bundle on the basis of area occupied by them. Means vascular bundle are classified into three types on the basis of area. The first type is conjoint vascular bundle. Second type is radial vascular bundle, and third type is concentric vascular bundle. Conjoint, radial and concentric. Conjoint vascular bundle are the characteristics of stem. In both kind of stem of monocot as well as stem of dicot possess conjoint type of vascular bundle. Radial vascular bundle are the characteristics of root. In both cases, root of monocot plant as well as root of dicot plant contain the radial vascular bundle, and concentric having again different types. Now we are dealing these vascular bundle one by one. So first type is conjoint. In conjoint vascular bundle, xylem and phloem both are present on same diameter. Let us consider this is transverse section of the stem. So in this transverse section, narrow region is towards the center and broad is towards the periphery. This is characteristics of stem. In last lecture we had named this type of arrangement is protoxylem center, metaxylem periphery. Now in this case, the central facing is xylem and towards the periphery the vascular bundle is phloem. This type of arrangement contain xylem and phloem on the same diameter. So you can look that same diameter contain both xylem and phloem. It is called as conjoint type of vascular bundle. Now conjoint vascular bundle again divide or classify into two types. The first type is collateral and second type is bicollateral type of vascular bundle. In collateral vascular bundle, xylem is facing at the center and phloem at the periphery. Means this diagram directly belongs to collateral vascular bundle. Xylem center and phloem at the periphery. In case of bicollateral vascular bundle, xylem is sandwiched between two phloem. Suppose this is vascular bundle, this is cambium, this is again cambium, centrally located xylem and periphery. Phloems are present at the outer direction, or phloem are flanked the xylem. It is called as xylem is sandwiched between two phloem. Bicollateral vascular bundle and bicollateral are the characteristic feature of angiospermic family Cucurbitaceae. So in Cucurbitaceae many members are there such as watermelon all the member possess bicollateral type of vascular bundle. Now second type of vascular bundle is radial. In radial vascular bundle, xylem and phloem occupy different radii. They are present on the different radius. So this radial vascular bundle, let us consider this is transverse section of the root. These are the xylem on one diameter. These are also xylem, and these are suppose phloem. So phloem having their own diameter. On the diameter of phloem, xylem is not located, and on the diameter of xylem, phloem is not located. So diameter, and we can also use the term radius. So if xylem and phloem occupy the different radius, it is called as radial vascular bundle, which is characteristics of monocot and dicot root. Concentric vascular bundle. In this kind, one type of vascular bundle is completely surrounded by another type of vascular bundle, and it has the two cases. The first one I am writing over here. The first one is amphicribal type. Amphicribal. In this amphicribal vascular bundle, xylem is facing at the center and it is completely surrounded by phloem. Amphicribal vascular bundle is also called as heterocentric vascular bundle. Heterocentric. Hetero means xylem. As xylem occupies central position, it is called as heterocentric. And amphicribal or heterocentric vascular bundle are occur in the pteridophyta. Example, in Lycopodium and in Selaginella. These are the members of pteridophyta in which amphicribal or heterocentric vascular bundle are commonly present. Second type in concentric vascular bundle is leptocentric vascular bundle, which is also called as amphivessel. Amphivessel type of vascular bundle is also known as leptocentric. Means phloem is present at the center and it is completely surrounded by the xylem. This leptocentric vascular bundle or amphivessel is commonly found in the angiospermic plant. The name of plant is Yucca, and second example is Dracaena. So these are all about the type of vascular bundle on the basis of area occupied, means diameter occupied. There are three types: conjoint in the stem, radial in the root, and concentric, having two different types.